Hello everyone and welcome back to another edition of West Ham Fan TV's Post-Match Pint, the only West Ham United post-match fallout show on the internet. We've just come back from the bowling. It was West Ham 3, Watford 1. Absolutely outstanding performance tonight. Could have had an hatful. Made it a bit difficult for ourselves at the end. Good night.
We're done.
Yeah, Scott, go for the starting lineup, mate.
Yeah.
Much changed.
A little bit changed, wasn't it? Adrian in goal, Criswell left, Bonner Reid. It was cool for Collins to come in, but
He didn't.
nah, it was the right thing to do. Antonio right back again. Midfield three, Czech, Noble and Lanzini. Further forward, Sacco's come back in for Moses.
It looked like they started with two up front.
It's very attacking.
Yeah, it was. It weren't too up front though. Sacco was wide on the right.
I don't know, he looked pretty central to me.
Yeah, he was out wide. Lanzini was all over the shop, and so was Payet. So it was more of a, Carroll leads the line, Sacco gets up alongside him, but also does the defensive work. So,
Do you think that was left out on Sunday because of sort of he didn't think he was going to win it? Do you know what I mean?
Lanzini and
Yeah, Carroll.
Nah. I think you just need to give players a rest.
Yeah, well, it proved to be the right thing, to be honest, because I thought Carroll wasn't meant tonight.
You've got to think that Arsenal game, it took a lot out of Carroll.
It took a lot out of everyone. I think that's one of the reasons why we were so poor in the FA Cup game. But
It was a very fast-paced game now.
yeah. But
It took a lot, and then if big games, you can't, especially with Carroll, his injury records, things like that, you can't expect him to keep putting in a shift week after week without having a rest.
yeah,
I mean, when you think we've just had two big London derbies against Chelsea and Arsenal, big FA Cup game, so it's they've been big games one after the other, so it's going to take you out of a minute.
right. Start the game. Started very, very fast pace. I thought it was an excellent game tonight. Anyway, right there. You sound like you're in the land of fucking nod.
I'm just listening to him. I love it when he does it. No, yeah, it's a really good game tonight. I mean, like you said, first 15-20 minutes, fast pace. I mean, Watford, it's not their proper team, is it? Let's be honest. They've got a big game at the weekend. It should have been us in the semi-finals as well, but unfortunately it ain't. But you knew they was going to rest a lot of players tonight, and I'm glad Bilic went for it tonight. I'm glad he put out a strong team. Nice to see Sacco back. Hopefully that'll put a few.
Let's talk about Sacco a little bit before we start the game. Obviously, there's been a lot of rumours flying around. Did you think tonight, throughout the game, there was sort of like a little bit touchy-feely with him? Do you understand what I mean? A lot of cuddling going on, a lot of hugging, a lot of handshaking. Yeah, I mean, just to show. Do you think it was sort of like, make sure you do that just to show everyone that there's no problems?
I mean, we spoke about it because obviously it was just rumours, wasn't it? What we heard, maybe he was injured. We don't know. We never know but if he did do anything wrong, it looks like obviously Bilic just forgive him because he's played him. Not like Morgan and Vitano and Sarati as well.
The thing is, if he's got the ump because he weren't starting, in a way that is a good thing because you want to play.
Every player wants to play.
You got to keep a dummy in.
Every player wants to play unless you're Sean Wright-Phillips. You have to sit on the bench.
Yeah. But it's the way. If he acted inappropriately, then fair enough.
It's the Liverpool accounts that sort of triggered my.
Yeah, but hopefully he's learnt his lesson because we need Sacco. It's a shame we didn't have him last Wednesday. It's a shame he's turned up tonight for Watford and we couldn't have had him last week when we needed him. But
give the United defence a lot of problems.
Let's not keep going over the United game.
But let's go on this game then. Very fast-paced game. All of a sudden, the Magic Man with a fucking delightful ball.
Great ball.
What a ball that was.
Good finish by Carroll as well. I mean, I thought when I see it coming over, I thought he's going to get his head on it, but he stuck his shin out, and it doesn't matter how it goes in, does it? And I think, do you know, I think that puts him
6 for 6.
No, I think he's joined
Zombie Rash.
I think he's joined top goal scorer now.
Is he really?
Payet, yeah.
What's he got, 9 now?
I think it's 9 in. Both of them have got 9.
That's 5 in 4.
5 in 4.
Yeah, but I mean over the total of the season.
Yeah.
Listen, you can't knock him.
No.
He's playing well at the moment, and
It's a run of games, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's sort of like the run of games he's had without the little injury. I thought, do you know what, Andy Carroll? I thought he was absolutely magnificent.
Yeah, he put himself
He was
about.
chasing around. You know, it's sometimes he looks a bit that yard off the pace because he's such a big man. He gets himself around. But tonight he was on everything.
Yeah, he didn't. I don't think the only time he lost an area was when the Watford defence were using him as a step ladder. You know, he won everything. He's so strong.
But he's starting to look like that man that we wanted at the start of it, that we paid all that money for. Do you know what I mean?
Listen, like
If it stayed injury free,
like we said the other day, if he played a full season with no injuries, he'd easily get 15, 20 goals.
Oh, without fail.
Easily. And no, it's good to see him scoring again. And I know Roy Hodgson's come out and said he ain't going to pick him, but for me, you've got to take him to the Euros. He's something different.
We were talking about this during the game, and even if you stick him on the bench, you're chasing the game 1-0. You bring him on. There ain't a defence in Europe.
I'm not saying he's going to start for England because he ain't good. Not he's not good enough to start for England, but obviously Harry Kane at the moment is flying, and Harry Kane is first choice.
Yep.
Then you got Vardy, Rooney, Andy Carroll. Like you said, 20 minutes to go, 15 minutes to go. You're playing an Italy, old defence. You chuck that big Barcelona.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
You know?
But I was saying to Nicky earlier, I think one of the reasons why he's not getting picked, apart from his injury record, is the fact that European referees are going to give a lot of what he does in a box as fouls.
No, I don't. He's played in the Euros before.
Yeah,
He's played in
but
the
that's what I'm
Euros.
saying.
Against Sweden last time.
That's one of the things that I think that Hodgson just looks.
I mean, I don't want to go too much onto England and Hodgson, but Jack Wilshere played for Arsenal yesterday and scored for the under-21, so that means he's on the plane.
Oh, of course he is.
Because that's what Royston's about. Harry even can consider Jack Wilshere is a joke to me. I'm not listening. Jack Wilshere's a great player
When he's fit.
but he's not played all season.
Nope.
But then he destroys his own argument by saying, I ain't going to take Carroll because of his injury record, and then he'll turn around and
Yeah, but he does that all the time. Look, I'm sick of talking about
Let's
that.
talk about West Ham.
Fucking hell, yeah, great goal by Carroll, and then that, to be honest, it just set the tempo.
Yeah,
we
that's
was absolutely on it tonight. Watford were poor.
Yeah,
they was good in spells. I thought they knocked the ball down.
They had a couple of spells, but didn't we have a chance before we scored as well? We put one.
There were so many tonight. I can't even.
I can't remember all
I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember the order they went. There were so many chances tonight. We could have won by
They turned up
7 or 8.
They turned up just to field the game. You know, they didn't want to play. It was
They
like
got
a training
one on
game
the weekend, didn't they?
for them.
They're
But then
safe,
we-
innit? So
we didn't take it. Like also as well, they may have turned up, but we stepped up. Our tempo was high.
That's what I mean,
So
Bilic-
we didn't allow them to even try and get.
let's
into
be
the
honest,
game.
Bilic could have rested players like Payet tonight and Noble, but he didn't. He put them out there because we needed a win.
You know what else as well? They've got 10 days off now. Might do the world of good.
We ain't won since Everton away, and that was beginning of March. So we needed a win.
I was always confident that we was going to win tonight.
I said in the preview 3-1, and
Did you really?
yeah, and I said there was no way we were going to.
Should have
No
put a
way we
pound
were
on
going
that.
to lose this game today. No way we were going to lose it. You know, and there's 4 games left. We can win all 4 of them. They're all winnable.
Well, this is the
Is there
first of
really
the
4?
team. Yeah, this is the first of the teams that we ain't beat this season, isn't
Yeah,
it? So,
nobody's done the double over us this year.
no.
Nobody.
In the league.
And to be honest, all the big teams, like the so-called big clubs, we've beaten, drewn.
Well, no one can do double over us.
Nobody.
No one can do double over us with the games left.
Yeah, well, not in the league. Yeah.
We're in the league,
do you
though,
mean?
Scott.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What do you mean?
Is it making up extra games?
No.
I know United beat us in the
Yes,
cup,
I'm
but we
saying,
drew in the
but
league with them, we drew with Stoke, we drew with West Brom,
In the
and
league,
we
no
drew
one
with
do the
Swansea,
double
so
overs, yeah.
no one can do double. So I think that's it's got to be history, isn't it? It's the first time
The
ever.
thing is as well, I think
That's hard to remember.
the good thing about West Ham this
drink to
season, it's been frustrating, especially like the draws against West Brom and things like that at home. You know what I mean? Like
The last 5 games have been frustrating.
the last. I'm sick of talking about referees. It's going to be a referees free zone because
Fair play. I thought Mike Dean was spot on tonight.
Yeah,
He
it was
a good
brilliant.
referee
It was
tonight.
brilliant. It was brilliant. Both sides, I thought he was. Every decision he got right. Both penalties for us was spot on. Linesman wasn't giving him any help
No
whatsoever.
whatsoever.
He kept that flag by his side, mate. He wasn't doing nothing. But even their penalty, I thought was spot
Yeah, it
on.
was a penalty.
Ogbonna's he needs to stop that. He could have been penalised last week.
So it was just like the weekend, wasn't it, when the referee at Leicester, he warned them, and Mike Dean warned Ogbonna tonight, and he kept his eye on him, and then it's true, he does it.
Yeah. The thing is, that ref Sunday got a lot of criticism, and yeah,
I don't think it was that bad.
No, he did make.
It wasn't
mistakes.
bad, but the Andy Carroll decision was
Yeah.
bad.
But then I think he'd done that because he knew he'd missed a blatant one about 5-10
Yeah,
minutes
but
earlier.
when you look at the build up to their first goal, forearm smashed,
Which we didn't notice because we were following the ball, weren't we? So
that should be a free kick there. So he's
Red
missed
card.
that. Yeah, he's missed that. Vardy getting sent off. There was nothing wrong with Vardy being sent off. He should have been sent off. You know, the referee's just been over criticised, but he did try and make it up. That's why he's gave that penalty. But tonight, Mike
Dean was absolutely superb tonight. It's the first time. It's referee free zone tonight. The thing is about referees, if they're anonymous and you don't talk about them, they've done well.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? So
it's very rare that happens.
it is very rare. But but yeah, it was. I mean, we was just on it. It was just chance after chance after chance. Lanzini. Oh no, there was a second goal before that. Sorry, but Pint bent a couple.
Yeah, one just wide.
do you know
One
what?
just past the top corner, wasn't it?
I thought it was in.
Where I was
up.
sitting, my mate who was with me, Craig, he was up. I was up. Like it was.
I said to him, as soon as he hit it, I thought that's in.
He said it was.
That's one. Is that when we cut in?
Yeah, he cut in and just pinged it round.
Every time he gets the ball, you got the free kicks and things. Every time he gets a free kick, I always seek assurance from, can he shoot from there, Scott? Can he shoot from there, Scott? But
he had the free kick, didn't he? Tried to put it round, got it round the wall, but didn't have enough pace on it to beat Gomez.
yeah, but there's chances galore. I can't even remember them all, to be honest. Carroll had one.
Lanzini missed a sitter.
No, that was after the second goal came. Who scored the second goal?
Noble.
No, penalty. Yeah, yeah. Second goal come, penalty. Czech's got in front of the man. I don't know what they're complaining about, the Watford players. Honestly, I don't know what they're complaining about. Czech's got in front of the man, and the geezer just sort of like jumps up but leans over him, and I
Go straight over
it's
the
just
top.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
I thought some of their decision making tonight, Watford, was absolutely atrocious.
You can tell why 10 of that 11 don't start normally for him.
Yeah.
They defended like the tackling was just clumsy, wasn't it?
Oh, it was awful. It was like a training game. It was really like a training game. We should have walked off that pitch 6 or 7.
Nice to see Noble score though.
Yeah. Nice to get a penalty.
No, do you know what? I mean,
and then 3 and 2.
when you look over the years, I mean, you've got to put.
Sorry, mate, we're going to die over here. Sorry.
Don't do that again.
Try not to. Sorry.
Put me off my stride now.
Yeah, go on. Over the years.
Nah, bollocks. Over the years, I mean, we've had some great penalty takers, but Noble's got to be up there with the best we've had at this club. He don't miss many, does he?
No, he don't.
I mean, we're going to ruin the story again. He scored 2 tonight. I've only known him to miss 1 penalty, and that was against
The Spuds.
them lot. But he's got to be up there, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's got to be up there with the best penalty takers we've ever had. Ray Stewart, Julian Dix, Noble. He's got to be up there with
The
them.
thing is, I think the thing about him is he's just so calm and composed.
Yeah, he don't even look like he no pressure. He just tucks them away.
So I said, he just seems to stroke the ball in it, doesn't he?
And you've got, to be honest, you've got some good set piece takers in that team now.
Yeah.
You've got some, confident striker like Andy Carroll, who's been banging them in. Diafra Saka, I think, would fancy him as well. And none of them sort of like question him. They all, as soon as you get a penalty, they pick up the ball, they look for where he is, and they chuck it to him.
Well, yeah, that's what
he's
Carroll
been our
did,
penalty taker for years now, isn't he? And he's like I said, I've only ever known him to miss 1. I mean, people will probably correct me, but I'm sure I've only ever seen him miss 1 penalty.
I can remember missing
And he's scored a lot of penalties, isn't he? It's nice to see him score at the bowling as well.
Yep.
Nice.
But that's like you said, Carroll grabbed the ball, and the first thing when he grabbed the ball, he turned around and looked for Noble, and then threw it straight to him.
Straight to him.
3
No
penalties in 2 games for us.
Carroll took a decent penalty on Sunday, didn't he?
But if Noble was on that pitch on Sunday, he would have took it.
Yeah, exactly. But it's good to see. It's good. The captain scoring. 3 games left. One of the last ones under the lights, and tucks it away quite well. And the thing is, there's a bit of pressure on him as well because Gomez saved 2 the weekend. From Berarino.
Yeah, but that's what I said to you, didn't I? He put that penalty to his right, low down to his right. That's exactly where he saved one of the penalties the other day. So I think he's just giving him the eyes. He's like, whoop.
Sold him.
There's not one. If we had a penalty to save my life, I'd put Noble on it. I would. There's not
Dixie.
No, Dixie can't. I'm on a I know
now.
Dixie. No, but right now. There's not one player in that squad. If I had a choice, it'd be Noble all the time.
He just looks so cool and calm, doesn't he? When he's stepping up to take them penalties.
Yeah, but after the chances, about a minute later, they kicked off. We went up the other end. Oh my God, that's got to be the miss of the season. It's ridiculous. He's 6 yards out, centre of goal, and he put it wide. You know the thing about it is, it always confuses me because I'll say this about Payet as well. Like I'll tell you that. That boy, I've seen him curl him in from 35 yards, and he misses 2. Like Arsenal, I know he was offside, but the header that he missed was a sitter. And that tonight, I mean, that's fucking ridiculous to miss. It's easier to score. Do you know that's up there with me? With the Abu miss against United that time. Do you remember that? When he scooped it over. Line. It was on the line and he scooped it over the bar. That was a ridiculous miss.
Okay, shout out to the best of them.
Yeah, it does, mate. Yeah, I remember Steve Stone missing one.
Yeah, but you look at Stoke and Tottenham, Dele Alli when he's the keeper, and
he's the man in form, isn't he?
It happens to him, but yeah, it was a bad miss.
It was a bad miss.
Awful.
And to be honest, my fault. It might come back to haunt us, you know what I mean? Like them sort of things. Because we was missing chances, We'll come out.
To be fair, that had gone in. 3-0 at half time would have been a fair scoreline.
Yeah, I thought it flattered them.
2-0 flattered them.
Yeah, I thought 3-0 would have flattered them. There was that many chances.
They were poor, weren't they, Watford tonight?
Anyway, half time. What did we see at after? Stewart
dancing.
There was some Stewart proper dancing. I mean, like nightclub-esque. Just in the corner, just like that.
What was he dancing for?
The music.
What was he dancing for?
He was just dancing.
Just for a laugh.
Yeah.
He was just happy at being.
And then the announcer come on and he got the hump.
All right.
Yeah.
Usually stopped.
Because you're going to run down and have a little dance off.
Nah.
Too far going, wasn't it?
Yeah, moonwalks all the way down. Just couldn't touch me. Come out second half, just more of the same really. And then we got a penalty earlier. We had a couple of chances for that, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
another couple of chances.
There's so many. Lanzini missed that one, didn't he?
Didn't Carroll?
It was after the penalty.
Carroll put header straight at Gomez.
Yeah, it was an header straight at Gomez. But yeah, the penalty again. It was a blatant. I don't know what the Watford players are arguing for. They stood there for 5 minutes. Like, you're all right? Yeah. You look happy to be here.
Right. Fucking won. No, scored 2.
I don't know what, but he's. I mean, all game, our 2 wingers give them, like the 2 wingers and wing backs, give them absolute misery because they was just rinsing them left, right. There was a geezer playing on. Was it their right or left? The black fella with the dreadlocks.
On their right.
God, he was awful.
He was terrible.
He was. I could play better than him. Honestly, I didn't know what he was doing.
Some of the football between Creswell, Payet, Lanzini, and Noble.
I like it when we get him in them little corners, you know, on the sidelines, and we sort of just
triangle.
Yeah, little
thing
triangles.
Is though, now we've got that 10-day rest. When we play West Brom, Antonio's got to be pushed further up. He's got to play Byram or Collins or whoever right back, Tompkins, because Antonio, for me, I feel sorry for him because once again tonight he wants to go forward and he's stuck at the back.
Well, that's where the penalty come from, wasn't it? He's picked up the ball on the edge, just outside the area. He's just charged at these 2 defenders.
To be honest, apart from Cress, I mean, Cress is just superb again tonight. He was our best defender.
Yeah.
He was fucking on everything.
I thought Reed had a good game today.
Oh, to be honest, they all had good games. Yeah. They all had good games. There wasn't a player. I thought Czech Kyoto tonight was absolutely immense.
But no, I think we need to see Byram or Tompkins back at right back against West Brom, and Antonio's got to play further forward.
Yeah, but I don't know, because Sacco done a brilliant job there today. I thought
Antonio's got to play there for me.
From right back, Antonio causes problems.
You know what? yeah, we know all the nominations come out for Hammer of the Year this year, and we know Pyatt's going to get it hand down. But for me, Antonio deserves it.
Yeah,
Honestly, and for me to look back on when we first started like this season, and we was all saying to him, "Nah, he's not good enough," and now for me to turn around and say he should be Hammer of the Year, I honestly think he's worked so hard in his last 10 weeks.
To be honest with you, take Pyatt out of the equation. I think there could be 6 or 7.
I think Pyatt has been poor the last 7 or 8 games. Yeah, all right, he scored a couple of free kicks, but
He was good tonight.
he played
he was good tonight. But he's playing against a poor Watford team.
He played well tonight.
He didn't turn up against Arsenal. He didn't turn up against United.
I don't know. I think there might be a bit of tiredness with him.
Yeah, look, I'm not saying he's a great player, but the last few weeks he hasn't been that great.
Tonight he burst past one of their defenders. He sort of tapped it around him, and like I remember him doing that at Arsenal and thinking, Jesus Christ, the power in this geezer's legs. And I haven't seen him do that.
No, that's what. Yeah,
You know what I mean? That's the first time I've seen him do that for ages. Maybe he's been playing with a little bit of an injury, a little bit of a niggle, something like that. You know what I mean?
I don't think Bilic is the sort of person to risk him if he had an
No,
injury.
but I mean, some players don't declare. He could have a little bit of pain. 10 days off, he might clear that up, and he might come back.
Let's hope so.
Yeah,
Let's hope
he was superb tonight.
Look, I'd always have Pyatt in my first team. There's no doubt about that. I'm just saying, the last few games he hasn't been
No, he ain't
great.
been
And
on
I think we over expect him. Every time he gets that ball, we expect him to put it top corner.
Yeah, but
we expect him to do this and that.
That's the thing, though. We've put him on such a high pedestal
Yeah.
that we're expecting
every
No,
time
no,
we
and
expect
that's what I
something
mean.
every single
But
time.
it's like when Beckham was playing for England, every free kick around the box, you'd expect Beckham to score. You know, it's just because it's just what you expect. You know, they hit free kicks the way they hit free kicks.
Yeah,
and
I'm
you
not
just
on
think
about
everyone's going
his
in.
free kick score. I'm
His
on about his work
performances.
rate.
Oh yeah.
He hasn't been great over the last few weeks.
No, I totally agree with you.
And,
I totally agree with you.
and our fans will always sing his name,
Yeah.
no matter how bad he's playing. But then they're first to jump on people like Valencia's back. Moses has a bad game, they jump on his back.
Yeah, no, I said.
Antonio they jump on his back, but Pyatt can't seem like he can do no wrong.
No,
if you know what I mean.
I said.
It only carries you so long.
Yeah, I said before that I think he does need a rest. I wouldn't have started him tonight.
Oh, he's got a rest. He's got 10 days off.
Now he is,
Yeah, no, I would have tried him tonight.
Do you know what I would say to him? Like, because of obviously the disappointment of the cup, I wouldn't want my players watching that. To be honest, the semi-finals.
No, they should do. They should watch it. They should watch it because that could have been them.
Yep.
Yeah, but
And if
it's
they would have
not.
put in that bit of effort last week against United,
I think that's a
If-
bit
if-
harsh.
it's not harsh because they didn't turn up last week.
No, they
think the
didn't.
thing
But
is as
that's
well, they didn't
to be,
turn up
To,
and-
no, to be fair, they didn't turn up. They was poor last week. I'll admit it. But that's the first of the season, more or less. There's been about 3 or 4 of them all season.
The things that
and I know it's an important game, and I know
Exactly,
we're all
and
disappointed.
it's the most important game.
Of course it is. I know exactly what you're saying, but even still, I can't fault them.
I'm not faulting none of the team. I'm not faulting
It
the team.
happens. The best
or the
teams
squad.
don't turn up. Look at Arsenal on Saturday. You know what I mean? They never turn
Yeah,
up.
but I'm not worried about Arsenal. I'm worried about West Ham.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just think it's a
The
bit.
thing is as well, the fixture congestion didn't really help us out either. You know.
No, we've played a lot of games.
Yeah, that game being straight after the Arsenal game, it just didn't help.
Conveniently.
It just didn't help.
Because I think if that had been, rather than having to wait all that time,
If it had been the
original date, I think
Yeah.
we'd have won it.
Yeah, yeah. I
I believe-
Man United had hit a bit of form. You know, they'd started picking up results. You know, and things
Yeah,
like
we
that.
just come off the back of that Arsenal game, so we should have been buzzing.
Yeah, but it was just the
Tottenham
effort,
Academy,
the amount of
yeah.
effort we put into that Arsenal game. It drains your energy, doesn't it?
United played that weekend as well.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they
no,
got
I'm not
absolutely
making it-
fucking tonks.
Yeah, I'm not making
Tottenham.
excuses,
They still
but
played.
Listen, it's done. It's finished. It's
There's always next year.
But me
But they would have
personally,
been saying that since 1980.
And we'll keep saying it.
You know, that's
We'll
the
keep
thing.
saying it.
I think that's what disappoints me more is that I really thought this was going to be our year. With the teams that are left in it, we'll never get another year where you're going to get Palace, Watford, and Everton.
I thought
but to be fair, even though it's Palace, Watford, Everton, yeah, in the semis and obviously United now. next year I think we've built such a basis, and if we can carry on the momentum, it wouldn't matter if it was Arsenal, Man United and Chelsea.
It's given them a taste. Given them a taste, and this is what I'm saying. That they should watch the semi-finals on Sunday.
Maybe they should. Maybe you're right, Ryan. Maybe they should, because they think, right, next year we'll get it down. Because what I do see in this West Ham team that I haven't seen in previous years is the ability to learn from the mistakes. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of times in previous years when... You right there, Dan?
Sorry.
Coronation Street, is it? What I think about the West Ham team now is, they learn. You know what I mean? Like, so many times that we've had, really good seasons before. We finished 5th in the Premier League 1 year. I'm just talking about the Premier League era. Obviously, like I know there's eras before, but I don't really remember them too much. But what they do is they'll go win and beat Arsenal and Man United, and then they'll go and get tanked 7-1 at Blackburn. That's never happened this year. That's never happened. There's nothing like that happen. Every game.
No, we beat Arsenal. They lost to Bournemouth from Leicester.
Yeah,
but they don't know when they beat this team.
Yeah,
squad.
Even them games. Leicester have got. They've beat everyone. That we keep on going back to this, but that first game could have been so different if the decision would have gone our way again.
It was all new at the beginning of the season.
It was learning.
If you look at us this season, if we had a striker like Vardy or like Kane, we'd be up where.
If we'd have kept all our players fit.
Scott, if we wouldn't have had bad referees decision, we'd have been up where Leicester
I'm just saying, it's still for me, the only thing that this squad's missing is that 20-goal season striker.
I just think we've had bad luck with injuries this year. Some of our key men were all out at the same time.
Yeah,
and the slump coming a flurry of draws, 6 draws or something, wasn't it? 3-0 or something like that.
Yeah. And then we just come for another little.
You can't complain about.
Of course not.
So you can't complain.
At the end of the day, if you're not getting beat, you're not getting beat. It's it does it helps that you're not losing. It's just sometimes in the manner that we were picking up these draws. Even in that first instance when we had the injuries, we were in control of games and throwing it away and drawing 1-1.
I think that's been the problem this year. We haven't, when we've been on top, and we have in a lot of games been really on top, and we haven't taken our chances.
Sometimes
or killed teams.
Sometimes we cause our own problems.
Yeah,
fucking about with it. Like it nearly happened tonight. We'll go on to that in a minute, but. Let's go back to the game we've been so long so way. Yeah, we go 2-0 up. Another penalty. Absolutely no doubt about it.
Antonio superb.
Girl next to me had a noble hat-trick tonight.
Did she?
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Said Antonio bursting into the box then and the geezers
just went past about 3 or 4 of them like they weren't there.
And it's not even like it's his quick feet or anything. It's just sheer persistence and his strength. He just knocks players out.
That's why he's got to be further forward.
I'm with you with that. But
don't get me wrong, he hasn't done a bad job at right back, but he has to be further forward.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's too much of a dangerous.
Listen, I've seen right backs play worse than he has in their natural position than he does. So but it was blatant penalty. They can't moan.
No, they definitely can't moan.
They didn't really moan, did they? To be fair,
one of them tried to.
Yeah.
I think it was so blatant, even the linesman gave it. I think that was the only thing he gave it.
Yeah, so we tucked the penalty away. Early doors, in control of the game, and then all of a sudden, we missed about 5 chances. It was Moses come on. Missed a chance there.
Lanzini
missed another one. Pint missed one. Yeah, past the post.
Yep.
When he cutting in. Sometimes they're cutting in. They was all guilty of it tonight. Payet, Lanzini, and Moses cutting across defenders with acres of space and just not pulling the trigger.
Well, that one Moses, where he's sort of beat 2 or 3 players and the gap opens up for him to pull the trigger, and he takes another touch and it dribbles out of play.
Yeah, it was stupid. But what's the matter? What's that in my ear? Hurts. It's cancer. Anyway,
Doctor?
Yeah, but. Yeah, it was. I don't know. It was. We were. I don't think we was in control. We never got out of third gear. Really, we didn't have to. I think there was another couple there if things would have gone a bit wrong. But they scored. And to be fair, I thought, oh, here we go. Do you know what I mean? Because it was about 70 minutes, and I thought, oh my God, here we go.
Good finish, huh?
It was
Yeah,
a
it was a good
very
goal,
good
yeah.
goal. Very good goal. Yeah, it was a decent finish, but. You're right.
Yeah.
It was a decent finish, but I thought, here we go. But we just closed it up.
Yeah.
Created more chances. Couldn't get another, unfortunately. And then in the 90th minute.
Well, they had that chance before that, didn't they? I think Criswell gave away the ball.
Yeah.
Fired it across the face of the goal.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I was talking about when I was talking about beating yourself.
Yeah.
You know, they're in full control. What was the other game we done that?
Lanzini done it first half.
Everton.
Yeah.
Was it Everton?
Across the...
Man City.
Was it Man City?
Man City.
We gave it away and
We
they
gave it
scored
away,
from
yeah.
didn't they? Yeah, that's it. Sometimes we shoot ourselves in the foot.
Yeah.
You know, trying that one too many pass or that.
But luckily they missed it.
Yeah.
But yeah, coming up to the 90th minute, and then we give away a stupid penalty. Exactly the same as what happened on Saturday to Leicester. He was tugging him, pulling him around. He told him, "Stop that, otherwise I'm going to give a penalty." And he's still done it. What's the matter with these people, right? What's the matter with these defenders? Why don't they listen?
Don't know. Because they think they can just get away with it.
But can you not defend without touching someone up?
Apparently not.
Well, we saw it in the second half with where now that we block off the Reed and Quixote blocked off the defenders, and it was like pushing and shoving between Reed and the centre half, you know, and the referee pulls him up, stops it. You know, I don't understand why they've always got to be pushing and shoving.
Why they always got to be tugging someone's shirt? Just if you're doing your job.
You know, we need to interview Thomas Repka because he'll tell us he used to manhandle people to the floor and get away with it.
Yeah.
You know, he
If
was
I
a man
interview
for
Thomas
that.
Repka, I want to do it in a strip club.
But
I'd wear a crash helmet just
some
in
of the
case.
things, he grabbed someone around the neck and
threw
throw
him.
them to the floor
Yeah.
and get away with it. You know,
I remember one game against Villa. We was winning 2-1. It was like right near the end, and he's just gone like that, and the rest gone, yeah, penalty. No, what's he doing?
I don't get it. I never used to do that when I used to play.
No, because you never used to be that far up. On the halfway line waiting for it to come
on
up.
corners and things. I don't remember people grabbing me like that.
It happens, but I think like now it's just getting more and more. I'm like you. I don't know why they do it, but it happens, and it's proved it over the last couple of games. We got
I
penalty
get
on
like
Sunday.
having your arms out trying to stop someone run past
Yeah, of
you.
course.
If they run into your arms, that's fair enough, but not like literally.
You shouldn't have your
But they're
arms
like
out.
this.
headlocks
But they're like this, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well,
They've got
I've
hands
got
full
arm
of
round the
shirts.
neck and-
Yeah, arms around the neck.
I'm sure it was Chelsea or someone playing, and Carroll was playing, and he had one holding him from behind and one holding him from in front, and he couldn't even move. You know, and they got away with that. You know, and to me, that's more of a foul.
But
than
they
some of the
always
things
get away
that-
with it. But over the last few weeks, I think it was Merson or someone said the other week, like about our penalty. He said it was harsh in today's sort of climate of this happening. He said, but if you're going to stamp it out, stamp it out. Why wait to the 34th game of the season to start giving penalties?
Shearer said that.
Yeah.
To be fair, I agree with him in that respect. Do it from the start of the season. Don't wait this long into it. It's a blatant foul. There was, you know, that the Leicester one. We see the ref before. It was down our end, weren't it? So we
Twice he said it as well.
He warned him. He said, "Cut it out," and he whacks him to the
Thing is,
floor.
did you watch Monday Night Football with Jamie Carragher when they reviewed our game at the weekend? And that penalty, which they got at the end, he said was a blatant penalty. And I thought to myself, hang on a minute, if that would have been Jamie Carragher for Liverpool,
yeah.
right, and he made the same challenge as Carroll, he'd have been going mental that they give a penalty. So Harry can sit there and say that was a penalty. Geezer talks absolute bollocks. Bring back Gary Neville next season.
I can't stand Carragher anyway. His
He
voice
talks
annoys me.
so much bollocks, that geezer.
I don't understand what Harry's a pundit. I'll do a better job than him.
Well, he's I ain't
But
gonna
then
say
you
that.
got Mercer or Shearer said they reckon Reed dived for our penalty.
Shearer.
Or yeah, he went down too easy.
But they're all
And-
biased West
and
Ham
let's-
anyway.
Let's
them.
be honest. How many times does Shearer go down a bit too easy to win a penalty? So
Yeah, but I'll let Shearer off because
kettle,
he
innit?
kicked
You know what I mean?
Savage in the head. I know it was in Neil Lennon. when
That was Lennon, wasn't it?
Yeah, good on him.
Yeah, but anyway, saw the game out. I mean, apart from about 1 billion chances from Moses.
Great save by Adrian
yeah,
as well.
I'll give him that for the penalty. It's a good save.
Yeah, it was a good save. Yeah,
Great save. And then straight away from the corner he caught it, didn't he?
and it was a red
Connected it
card.
well.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red card right at the end.
Yellow, wasn't it?
Oh, what a mug though! He's going to miss the semi-final.
He wouldn't have been in it anyway. I think he was
but
a
even
fourth
still.
choice youth player.
Oh, was it?
I don't know.
But even still, like, you never
Yeah,
know,
that's
there
it,
might
that's
be an
the
injury
thing.
somewhere.
That's the thing.
You know, what an idiot. You're losing the game 3-1 and...
I must admit, out of that 11, even the subs that come on, you know, you knew about 3 players.
Troy Deeney and Gomez was the only people I know. And Barami. Barami didn't do nothing tonight.
Igalo.
Igalo, yeah.
And they're all wrapped up in cotton wool.
Yeah, for Saturday.
Yeah, keeping him.
Garlow
and they get it back for.
Deeney.
Imagine they go turn up Sunday their game, innit? They've got Palace. Imagine they turn up and Palace beat them.
I know, got feel like that, isn't it? Yeah, but they're safe and whatever. But yeah, before we sort of wrap this edition up, there's a couple of things. Well, one thing I wanted to talk about. The thing at Leicester. Did you see that? Leicester, the Sullivans had to be escorted out.
Oh, yeah.
What's all that about?
It's ridiculous, isn't it? Absolutely ridiculous.
Why can't like it's got that makes me feel sad for football.
Yeah.
I think
When the owner of a club can't applaud his players.
I think you've got to look at the situation as well. They're going for the championship, the only time in their lifetime, and we've just gone 2-1 up. And if we was in their situation and you were sitting there and you see people jumping up celebrating, it's going to get on your nerves because you think, but no, they've got rights to do it.
Stuff at them. You know what I mean?
No, listen, they've got rights to do it. Of course they have. But
Rights to do what?
to celebrate.
Yeah, of course I have.
No, that's what I mean. But you think of the situation. If that was us, say we was in a relegation battle, and the team we was playing scored, and their owners jumped up, you would react the same.
But you know they're sitting in the director's box. That's what.
But they're in the director's box.
Yes,
I know.
They're in the
They was in
director's box.
with
They're gonna
us.
They're in amongst the Leicester fans, yeah, fucking too right, but
yeah.
they're in the director's box. You can't. It's disgusting.
Goody gumdrops.
Goody gumdrops, yeah.
That's it.
You know what nemesis means?
I learned that speech earlier and I forgot it now.
Probably just as well, really.
Should we leave it there? Ready to leave it there?
Yeah.
Well, what have we got next?
West Brom.
West Brom. Yeah, 10 days. We've got a
10
10-day
It's
break.
holiday now.
Yeah, 10-day break. We're going to have
I'm
loads
going to
of.
come back with
Down to
suntan.
Dubai for like a little break, you know, a little warm weather training session.
Well,
Dubai.
Dubai.
That's where we're going, aren't we?
yeah, all right.
Do you want to go?
Beckton.
might as well.
Clacton.
Let's go Vegas.
I'm going Vegas.
Anyway, we'll leave it there. Join us back again for the West Brom game next Sunday.
Saturday.
Next Saturday.
If you
So
turn
we'll
up
be
Sunday,
filming
you'd have missed the game.
We'll be filming on Sunday.
Will we?
No, why are we filming on Saturday?
It's 3 o'clock kickoff, isn't it?
Yeah, West Brom's only an hour and a half away.
Is it?
Hour and a half. It
3
goes
hours.
down and down and down. It's about 3-4 hours.
Birmingham, isn't it? 2 hours?
2 hours.
All right, Tomo.
4 hours? Get Luke, we got
Where's the
Sunderland.
flyovers going again?
We got Sunderland in 4 hours. West Brom's not that far from Leicester.
2 hours in.
All right, 2 hours.
All right, let's say
3 hours on that M1 after all that poxy road work.
All right, join us again for the Leicester game. Don't forget
Leicester
to
game?
West
West Brom.
Brom, sorry.
Chelsea at home.
Yeah, Man United away. Don't forget to go and follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/West Ham Fan TV, on Twitter @West Ham Fan TV, Snapchat, Instagram, all across social media. I won't keep on saying it. Our website is www.westhamfan.tv. I'm going to have a lot of work done on that website in the summer. We're going to get some good work done on that to tidy it up, and we're going to start getting some writers in and people writing blogs and vlogs and bits and pieces, match reports. You're going to do it all.
Am I? Oh.
Yeah, so do go and subscribe to the newsletter on the website. Make sure you keep an eye on it because we're going to have some content on it. Maybe we start doing some exclusive. Can we do that? Exclusive content on the website.
Yeah.
What exclusives we got?
Oh,
Graham does his shoes up.
We'll come up.
Graham turns up one time.
Oh, yeah.
We'll come up with
on Sunday.
We're going to start doing that. So do go to the website and go and subscribe to the newsletter that
all updated.
that's never ever been sent.
It's a ghost newsletter. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Ghost writing.
So
I think.
yeah, we'll start getting them out for the people that have subscribed to it and whatever. But
The 5 people.
yeah, it's got hundreds in there.
It's a good few hundred people subscribe to it.
Well, you ain't read a letter for him.
It's Tom Owen, isn't it? I mean,
Come on, boys, pull your finger out. Jesus Christ!
Oh, Scott got to blame last week for the batteries, I suppose.
The what?
My turn.
Batteries.
Batteries.
I hate people say that.
Batteries.
Batteries.
put his posh voice on.
Batteries.
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 Listen, one thing left to say. Come on, your irons.